Hello everybody, today I'm going to be taking a look at some 19th century British lancers from Empress Miniatures, ideal for fighting Victoria's little wars. Alright, so here we have one of the packs of lancers. There's actually 4 different packs, 3 pairs of troopers and then a command pack. They're all more or less the same, so you get a pair of horses, a pair of bodies. We got the carbines and separate heads, so you can swap them around if you're making larger units than 8. The lances themselves are cast with the pennant on. I'm not a fan of cast lances or spears, so they'll probably be replaced with a steel rod. These are predominantly probably going to be used for Anglo-Zulu War. In the Anglo-Zulu War, the lancers were still using bamboo. They didn't replace them with a solid ash lance until mid-1880s. So if you are painting those up for Anglo-Zulu, you may want to put rings equidistant down them to give the impression of bamboo, or if you can lay your hands on some small scale bamboo from some Chinese or Japanese figures, you may be able to do something similar. Wargames Atlantic have done Boxer Rebellion recently, which had some Chinese with bamboo spear in it, so that's a potential. The models overall are fairly well cast. This horse has some of the greatest amount of flash. You might be able to see it between the front legs here, and then running across the back of the horse itself, some under the bridle and bit, but then other casts are much cleaner, like his friend. So assembly is not going to be a massive issue, it's just going to require a bit of a clean up. So what I will do is go and do that, clean them up, build a set of them, and then bring them back and take a final look at them. Alright, I'm back and I have them built, more or less. So, clean up. Obviously, metal models, haven't finished it yet. Most of the castings were relatively flash free. A few of them had substantial flash or seam line in places. Nothing egregious, nothing I would be concerned about. You can see there's still flash on things like the tail here on my forward lancer. But no major slippages or issues with the molds themselves. I haven't yet, because I haven't finished cleaning them up, put the carbines on. They would sit to the rear of the lancer there, and then on campaign, if they were marching order, the scabbard would be on this side. Obviously they're ready for a fight. What I will say is horses and riders, they are not completely interchangeable, which is a shame because I took all my stuff out of the bags and took all the horses out of the bags and then started playing around with them. So you will see that because of some of their tack at the rear, which is all different, some will sit on a horse very well, others will be tight, so some are unique, shall we say. The mix of heads are very nice as well. It means you can play around with them quite a bit, have them, you know, shouting or lancing away, whatever it happens to be. I've stuck a couple of these in, but they're not actually glued in place. Like I say, I will be replacing the cast lances for probably fluorescent wire, just to make them a bit more rigid and sturdy, because I tend to be quite, I wouldn't say robust with my miniatures, but not a million miles away. I think there are actually multiple, I think it might be 6 different horse types whenever you look at the actual tack on them and the travelling pieces as well. So it's not just 4 horses duplicated. They do have a different gear on them, which is one of the reasons why your rider will be required to pay close attention to where he came from. Things like this. I love the officer leaning away back. I would almost wished, I mean, it's a bit over the top, but if it had been landing with its 2 hooves on the ground and its rear in the air, as if he was just coming down over a jump, because of that bend in the body, he just looks like he's crossing Beecher's Brook. Got one more I'll show you. Another lancing fellow. So like I say, these are ideal for the Anglo-Zulu War for the 17th Lancers. And if you do choose to play around with them, I did hunt out some of the bamboo plastics. So I did bring in one of the plastic sprues with the bamboo hafts, I suppose. So comparatively they are the right size. They do have very faintly defined I suppose ridges from the bamboo growth. Having looked at these, you can probably get away with just using the cast spears and then just painting a ring every centimetre or so down it, if that's really an issue for you. But otherwise, gorgeous figures. I like the way they've been sculpted where they're clasping the reins in one hand, getting ready to catch their target unawares. So yes, the British Lancers from Empress. Gorgeous. So there we have it. Multiple packs, plenty of variety, both in the poses of the men and in the horses and their tack as well. So excellent set of figures for people who want to play any of those 19th century conflicts, and they should paint up an absolute treat. I already have a large amount of Anglo-Zulu War stuff from Empress, and the quality is always excellent. So let me know what you think below, and whether or not you'll be picking these up and swapping those spears out for bamboos. Until next time, bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.